Getting the money, the only thing matter. Niggas be talking, I hear all that chatter. Running like roaches, these niggas gon' scatter. Looking at me, the nigga no better. Stepping on bitches, I'm taking no photos. You fuck with them niggas, you know this some homo. We getting them.
And we back day 23, Jordan Day. Fuck 2K, by the way. Try that rhyme. Fuck 2K, by the way. On this wedding cake. Gotta get the Colin Sexton cut, you know what I'm saying? We about to be on the moon, dog. Quick moon, too. But before you know it, splacka-lacka. I just love
in the kitchen?
Huh?
This in the kitchen? Like this is recording in the kitchen? This right here?
You good.
Alright.
That's what I was doing the whole time. I was like, alright, let me get this shit right. Cause this spots niggas be like, hold on.
Spots, you got hot spots. What day is it? 22?
3 nigga Jordan Day.
Oh, you right, bro. 20.
They tell you,
I
bro.
did take 2 shots. I had 2 shots at the zoo already, so. And y'all already know I get now. I'm coming straight off of work. Nigga bring a little tired. They always gonna ask questions, talk about shit. Niggas just been up for the goddamn.
Nigga, my life be tired, nigga. I wake up every day. Day 8. Oh, shit. And I say 8 because I say 28 days on the moon all day, every day. So I just wake up, or I just randomly say, day 8. But I got so many takes, but I said, and like even if you go back, there's a lot of them shit where I've been saying, yeah, day 8. We on day 3. How the fuck you niggas do day 8?
Wildin', man. Wildin'.
Wake up, days all fucked up. Girl Shankara gotta get me right today. Boy. I don't know how Colin Sexton walk around like that. I don't give a fuck for real. What a nigga used to play for Clemson?
Who talking basketball?
Basketball, who had the high hair? Yeah, bro. When THRap used to play. Yeah, you remember that nigga?
No.
Damn!
This nigga said, oh, knowing all kind of Clemson niggas. I don't know who you talking about. I ain't paying no attention to goddamn basketball season, man. Really.
He played when Amir played, though. I think it was named Sims. What Sims' first name was?
I don't know who you talking about.
Sims, last name Sims.
I don't know.
I worked for the damn team that year.
This nigga over here talking about his Airmark days. I don't know who the hell. I don't know none of them niggas, bro.
So you ain't paid attention to none of them boys?
No, bro. We never. No black boys have paid attention to the basketball team, bro. I can't say that. But there's a high chance that niggas don't know who the hell you're talking about. Cause that shit crazy. This nigga saying the type of shit.
Man, when you see the nigga, you could be like, wow, them boy had looked like Colin Sexton. I want to say it was 17, 18 season.
I can't remember classes in high school. We had like 150 of us in our senior class. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Man, I spelled roster wrong too just now.
Yeah, no attention. Nobody. Basketball wasn't touching, you know. You would have said like Jordan Harper.
Well, yeah, you know Amir Sims. I don't think they call him Amir or Sims. Like, if I showed you a picture. Yeah.
Guillermo?
Who?
Jordan Harper from Guillermo?
Oh, I keep mixing them up. Elijah. You know Elijah.
Eli, yeah.
Eli, you know that nigga.
Eli.
He played on that same team.
Same black nigga?
Well, THRap was the other nigga. I'm going to see if their pictures pull up. Okay, I remember him because when I
know the dude you talking about too, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all know
I
nigga.
know who you talking about for real.
When you see him, you be like, oh, that nigga. Cause that nigga
eyes crazy to look.
Yeah, bro, he look like Colin Sexton. I'm looking for it now. I'm on their roster from that year. Cause when I used to like work over there, I was like watching the game one day, and I was like, boy, this nigga here wildin'. Cause I remember that dude Shelton Mitchell was nice. Y'all guard he was like from Georgia or some shit. And And I remember watching them boy one. I was like, boy, this nigga hitting nice. And then that nigga came on the court, and I was like, what was this nigga? Okay, it might have not been 17-8. So he might have came the year after. Cause I think a lot of these niggas played 2-3 years, you know. Damn, what boy? Cause I ain't worked there in 2020. Yeah, that shit been funny, bro. Damn, I hate when I know some shit and I can't find the shit. His name wasn't Josh Newman, was it?
I can't remember shit.
Right. Damn, boy, that's crazy. I can't even find that nigga name.
Funny thing is, I ain't been there on the basketball team until like later on. Until I don't know when I found that nigga was on the basketball team. I'll be right back. You put my mother right there. Nigga, hands
Tired of it.
tied. Your hands, nigga. You can grab one. Oh shit. Yeah. You can see it before that shit starts.
Oh, you can see it?
I mean, you started it.
Oh, you can see it. I can't see it, man. And them boys, I need it before and after. So this one side's full, another side ain't.
Yeah, one side bigger than the other side. Both
So this the biggest side, right?
yeah. And the other side's swollen too, but it ain't that big.
I can't. I don't know.
You really can't. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is going on. Yeah, my phone be doing weird shit too, bro.
I'm buying a new phone. What's going on with them? Y'all hear me? You see it? One side. That's smaller. And that's the whole thing.
Okay, I think I see it right there. Yeah.
My lymph nodes. That was all I did.
That's that Molly.
Unless you sprinkle the shit, some shit,
I man, tell you that
shit on the Molly moon, whatever your ass doing over there. I don't want no part of it.
And look,
Last time I fucked with you, I woke up the next day, fuck up with the same fucking
the same combination.
Yeah, I ain't watch you roll this blunt again.
I made a video.
I made a video.
I made a video rolling this shit.
This nigga here.
So you ain't gonna catch me lacing you. Yeah, I made a little video just now. Rolling that shit.
See, the shit already in there. Weed already in there. Shit already in there. What you talking about, man?
Well, you want it from scratch?
Yeah. And we break,
See, I was like, oh shit.
You know, put some shit in the weed. This recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
2 days ago, fucking with this nigga on here, and we was in the studio.
Unfiltered bitches This shit been going for a minute. Oh.
Motherfucker, man, got me
I just had the lighter. You
light.
not got me.
Woke up, I sneezed. I was like, oh man, let me just lay back down. But something felt wrong while I was laying down. I felt my neck. And I was like, yo, what the hell? Why this shit feel swollen? Got up. This side of my neck big as hell. Looked like a fucking frog. This other side of my neck got a little fucking lump in it. I was like, man, my lymph nodes been just inflated. So I chilled, called my boss. So I'm like, yo, I don't come in. I don't know what's going on. Sent the niggas a video. And I laid down. No, I came out here to play the game. 2 hours later, shit was back normal. I was like, shit, I don't know. The next day when I was getting off work, I said, damn, I guess I just need to take a break. My body was telling me to take a break or something, so I guess that's what happened.
I've been going 23 days straight, Jack.
Shit crazy. No, I'm talking about taking a break. I'm talking taking a break from work. I wasn't been on liquor or none of the weed. It was like, yeah, my body wasn't overstressed because nigga, I eat, take vitamins, drink water, like I do everything I need to do. I ain't been in the gym in a minute, but other than that, what the fuck you talking about? I don't know why my lips never do it. Yeah, I never been staying on that before in my life. And I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, I feel like the only thing that happened to me is like I get like a little scratchiness on the inside of my mouth. Like that's the only thing. Like sometimes I get either too fuck up or like you saying like that shit just happens so quick. You don't know what the fuck happened. It's like, bruh, chill. Yeah, I had that same shit happen like on the inside. It just feel like something sharp scratching the inside of my gums or something like that. So yeah, I guess it'd be that combination to just fuck you up on the low.
You trying to mad me again?
Shit, I got 20 minutes. Who got number 23 on Madden? That's raw. Ain't nobody ever break out with number 23. That's the face ID?
Yeah.
Somebody said that shit wasn't working.
It wasn't. They didn't make the app until like maybe a week after the goddamn game went out. The Android app was already out. That's a mix.
No, I'm about to mix that shit though. No, I just been drinking that strawberry lemonade. You ever had them boy shit?
Whoa, Wendy's?
No, Popeyes. Yeah, I don't go to Wendy's like that.
Right.
I gotta taste this shit. That's real DJ. Man, back to what we were talking about in that group chat on Instagram.
Which one?
Yeah.
Iverson?
Mm-hmm. This nigga said game, offense, awareness, truth. And this nigga said that T and GOAT was for titles.
Yes, that's true, nigga. Anybody talking GOAT talk, anybody in the world talking GOAT talk, they can play the titles. They can pull out. Yeah, what did he say? Goals, what?
Game, awareness. No, game, offense, awareness, and truth. That would make sense. Y'all niggas funny.
I respect that, and I also will have to down that too because it's more than just offense. I honestly think it's more than just offense as well. You got to be a good defense. All the great players played both ways. Jordan, he played both ways. You go back, Kareem, shit. You can go name even more niggas that will. All them niggas played both ways. We don't talk about like some GOAT niggas who just drop in errors and then you fucking shit up. Like all them niggas played both ways. I can't feel like this offense because it's more than just offense.
So think about this. If the Pistons didn't win the ring that year, do you think Ben Wallace would have been in the Hall of Fame? Hell no.
No, yep, not at all. Not at all.
So, of course, that's why I say like the popular opinion is going to be titles, accolades, what you did. The unpopular opinion gonna be when players say, "Who was the toughest to guard?" Well, really, shit, every time I went out there, you know, Andrew Bynum gave me problems. Andrew Bynum? You know, niggas will be like, that. But for the best, if it was Kevin Garnett say that year, was saying that shit, and niggas was like, what, Kevin? Like, Andrew Bynum gave you problems? Yeah, nigga. This is the best player I went against, but nobody's going to sit there and consistently say Andrew Bynum. But those be the kind of conversation where people be like, wow, we never knew that this was like somebody, quote unquote, stopping you from some shit. But yeah, when you go down that list and that's the only thing you're talking about, yeah, it's the first thing people going to say, titles. Chauncey Billups wouldn't be Big Shot if he didn't win a ring that year. Rip would, like, a lot of niggas wouldn't be who they are if they didn't win that one fucking ring, bro. Like, yeah, that shit.
But that whole year they was making a name for themselves, got in that nickname, and then they capitalized off of their game, won a championship. Name stayed, made the Hall of Fame. Because look at Ben Wallace's numbers. Are they a Hall of Fame worthy?
No. I hate to even go back.
Is he top 10 in rebounds or
I think
blocks?
rebounds for like I think on the span of the 2000s, he had the most rebounds. So for the whole 2000s, he had more rebounds than everybody else.
Cool.
Something like that. I saw that shit like.
Over his career, he ain't up in the top 10.
I don't think so.
And if he is, then we gotta find out.
I don't think Ben Wallace in the top 10 anything.
Blocks, like how long did he even play? Like, we talking about niggas who in the league still for 19, 20 years and shit. Like, I think he was out after maybe 12. Like, I don't want to, discredit the man's career, but maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly, which I'm probably not, but I might be. But yeah, he was dominant as well. Shaq ball and shit. He was a beast as a player when he was playing, but was he a terror? I don't know.
Shit, 4-time defensive player of the year though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's a beast. That's a beast. But what is number?
He really was defense. Okay, he was a block leader. No, he ain't all time. Yeah, he was a 2-time NBA rebound leader. So his career, he got 10,000 rebounds in total. I don't think that's top.
That's not it. Because LeBron got probably that much in rebounds right now.
He in the top 20 of all time though.
And he top 10. He said top 10.
He ain't top 10. He top. I think he's number.
No disrespect to Ben Wallace. Like, niggas one hell of a player.
16. It's crazy to know he over Patrick Ewing.
That's crazy. He played longer than Pat probably. If I'm not mistaken, he Pat and badass means.
That's why I say, boy, being an NBA or being anything is like once you get that moment where you say, I have achieved this, shit. Ain't nothing no boy can say to you after that. Because honestly, you done did it.
I am shrewd, and my trivia onerous.
Like James Harden. James Harden get a ring. But he would have to, in my opinion, that's what I was saying about Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson was just chilling on the Spurs. Yeah. It was like, he was one of them niggas where it's like, oh my God, he got a ring. Like, oh shit. And it's like, nobody, I remember this shit, but I was like, bruh, he don't really talk about it. Because it's like,
bullshit, garbage.
Yeah.
Like how everyone was going to discredit Chris Paul this year if he would have got it. Like, look at it, do an acid on him because everybody was hurt. But shit, every fucking playoffs, everybody fucking hurt.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, if we decide for every playoffs every year, we gonna
I wouldn't have done that for Chris though.
No,
I wouldn't have been one because he was a focal point. Jack was on it. It was Ginobili, Parker, Duncan. It wasn't. Nobody would say if Jack don't play tonight.
I wasn't doing that, but I was hearing everybody was talking about it. That's what ESPN was running like. It really counted all kinds of shit.
Nigga, you beat LeBron the first round. Right. And it was just, okay, let's put that in perspective. Yeah. Even though it was just LeBron, like they trying to say without AD, but you beat LeBron.
Yeah. And LeBron done beat enough niggas by himself with worse teams.
And it was a first round LeBron you talking.
Very true, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have, well, I would have been one of the ones that didn't discredit that ring. Because I would have just looked at it and said, Chris Paul had a hell of a journey. Too, because that's another thing. It's the whole story. Like the nigga, what, year 16? 17 or something like that.
He
He up there. No, yeah, 15, 16. Something like that. Oh, man. But like, just to know what that nigga done been through, all the shitty teams, all the raw teams he done been on, where every year niggas was like, yeah, Chris Paul still point guard, but he ain't got that ring. So everybody just like, yeah. He another nigga that's gonna go down in his. If he don't win, he gonna go down in history. Like, really? Are we not gonna talk about Chris Paul 10 years from now? The same way they don't talk about John Stockton.
Nah, they ain't gonna play Chris. Chris has him a focal point and more effective.
John Stockton number one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, John Stockton number one, bro. Like,
but he ain't basketball god to us. When we have these GOAT conversations, even the Caucasian men who have the conversations, it's a black conversation. We ain't gonna never talk about niggas ain't gonna disrespect Chris Paul. Chris Paul truly changed the game. Like, he really was a point guard. Like, how he was coming out there dribbling, dude. He brought like Allen Iverson back, but was smoother with it. You know what I mean? He was just, and he was a dog. And everybody else came, all the point guards that was coming after him were getting bigger and more doggish and just doing all more crazy shit. Like, Chris Paul really laid some fucking foundation there. So I don't think we ever put him in no John Stockton conversation.
not John Stockton, but like how they don't.
All them niggas gonna come talk about him, bro. Everybody in the 2003, 2004 draft class, Carmelo, all them niggas.
Yeah.
If Carmelo don't win the ring, all them niggas gonna be Charles Barkley. Cause Charles Barkley that nigga, they gonna talk shit to
Charles Barkley everywhere too.
Everywhere, bro.
And he don't give a fuck.
Don't care. Never give a, and none of them really give a fuck either, bro. Melo.
State Farm commercials, doing these commercials.
It's bad, but if I get this ring, yeah, they want this ring, yeah, that's their career, but it's like, nigga.
Who's ever come off the bench?
Right. Melo had to get his mind right. Now he cool, yeah, I'm come off the bench, you know what? I'm just trying to win the ring, you know, I'm just being a good guy.
I don't know how true that shit is. They said he told LeBron, nigga, you the GM? Because LeBron asked him, do you want to come or something? Like, nigga, you the GM? That's what he told him.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro, them niggas on
Probably
that.
did say that. Don't do drugs. But he probably did say that crazy shit.
Oh, that's good.
Niggas GM, bro. LeBron make the move, man.
Woo!
Who gonna tell LeBron James no? Like, would you? If
I was NBA,
yeah, if you was a GM, you tell him no.
A GM?
Yeah, if you was LeBron's GM and he was like, yo, I want you to go get this person, this person, this person.
Oh, as his GM? No, I wouldn't have not. Yeah, whoever. What you want?
Right? Like, that nigga, nah, bro.
Braun said, look, this is how I get to the point. You know how them boys be snitching on niggas? Hey, Braun said he wants you to play for us. Well, if Braun said he want me to play with him.
Well, I guess.
Oh my God, imagine how them calls me for real. Now, hey, this Magic. Now you know LeBron been talking about you. That's all I'm gonna say. LeBron said your name. So what's it gonna be? You let me know. Alright. Yeah, Magic came through in the clutch. Magic pull up to your house. Yeah, I'm outside. I got the limo out, nigga. We about to go get some food. You gonna be in LA, nigga? You know, like. But if you think about how them boy recruiting shit go, like, on a different level, like that's a boss level shit where nigga call you up. He might come through in his helicopter, or he might, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he might come through in a fucking fleet of SUVs and you getting in one. It's like, nigga, where we going? Oh, don't worry, I rented a restaurant. Oh, we going to my restaurant. Nigga. And then they telling you this in the back seat. You know this could be yours one day.
For a year. For a year you can live like this. Shit's crazy.
Hey, I got it all up. You serious? I got my own show. That's your own show. People come to see my man. Come to see you. You hear that?
But that's such a crazy conversation when you say that, because you got certain players that they get their little moments on ESPN. You know, like when Tracy get his little highlight reel, when they start talking about like Vince Carter, even players like that. When you start thinking about that shit, bro, some of these niggas just go ghost for a moment, and then it's like, oh yeah, It's like that shit kind of weird when you think about that shit, bro. Like that, and somebody said that shit. All they want you to talk about on ESPN is LeBron and Jordan. It's like that shit already set up that way. Where every time somebody do something, Michael Jordan didn't even do this. LeBron James didn't do this. Where it's like, let this man be this man. But it's like those comparisons going to come up every time until you have another triple double guard, and now they ain't have no choice but to bring up Oscar and Westbrook. But I hope Chris Paul don't fall in the cracks. I'm my dog, but I think he gonna be just like everybody else. If he don't win that ring, they gonna fall in the cracks for a couple of years. Niggas ain't gonna be talking about them boy or whatever the case may be, and then they gonna pop up with some new docu-series and some shit talking about my life, my journey. That's what them boy be doing, and that shit be lit. Cause you be like, oh yeah.
It's Chris Paul still gotta stay for him. We ain't gonna forget him. If he ain't, I don't think he's gonna jump into broadcasting that fast. He don't need to. Chris Paul got money, so disappear. Whatever's current, that's what we're gonna be talking about. That's what they gonna feed us. So they ain't gonna tell us shit Chris Paul doing at home. Right.
We be worried about Trae Young and shit.
Like, we worried about Trae Young now. Like, LeBron's still active. Jordan's still alive and still out there.
God forbid he.
He's just Jordan, bro. Like that's really
like that's the conversation. That nigga fucked us up in 1985.
Damn, bro. Like he really just him, and that's it.
And the other shit he did, it was like everything he did was like, what the fuck? Ah, man. And when you look at some of his stats, you go, no. For real? That's all I do when I see some of his shit, like, for real?
Shit crazy.
The man was the GOAT.
Yeah, bro. And when I talk about GOAT, I gotta write that shit down. Remember that conversation? I feel like 6 tiers or something.
I always say, y'all boy be going in with that stuff. I say, yeah.
Bro, what I was like, I think it was like defense, offense, but it was shooting, driving, and it was like awareness or something. Then it was like mentality. LeBron had everything but the mentality, so that's why he wasn't in the good conversation. And then Michael had every fucking thing, like he had every fucking aspect. Yeah. And the same thing with Kobe. That's why you could throw these niggas in there. I think. LeBron shy away from the ball when it's time to go for when you need that nigga to actually come through. Like through that bitch head, but all you fucking not capitalize. Get that shit to Michael Jordan. Get that shit to Kobe. Phil Jackson even said that shit, bro. He said Kobe.
Yeah, he picked Kobe.
Yeah, he picked Kobe.
I don't get about a Kobe.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I didn't give it to Kobe out of them. That would have been Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron.
Kobe, Jordan, KD.
Well, yeah, but I just put them at the top 3.
Yeah.
Like, I put LeBron.
LeBron crazy.
Well, Craig.
Yeah. Did KD get hurt a lot? No? Yeah.
He just ain't winning in the beginning. It's like his.
He still had the numbers.
He had the numbers. He always had the numbers. He just ain't been winning like rings and shit. Like, damn, why the fuck he ain't winning? Like, that's when other niggas usually like the league crazy, bro. Like, that's why I say that. So like my GOAT conversation is so crazy because I really look at the player, and then I'd be like, man, fuck the coach, fuck the defense that they got, the scheme, fuck the. I'd be like, bro, if you look at this player, bro, this nigga will sauce up this other nigga one-on-one, of course. But the way they played, then you talking about the organization. You put all that shit in. Yeah, we got to add all that shit in because that's what really make up the business of basketball. But, like, when you see them niggas play Drew Lees and they drop at 60.7, that's who these niggas really are. Like, these niggas, to me, these niggas are more than what they are on the court. So, yeah, like, crazy enough, like we were saying, the AI, I was like, the title conversation, no. But if you put AI up against the top 5 point guards that got rings and shit, he'll fuck all them up.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. Easy. Yeah. So, me personally, it's just like the player, but of course the accolades and all the other shit. But the player itself, yeah, I put AI up there just because of the way he played.
But He ain't beating Magic. Isaiah was
Too
a
big.
dog.
That's the
You know what I
matchup.
mean? Like,
That's the
Isaiah was a
matchup. Him and
dog.
AI. I mean, him and Zeke.
Yeah, that nigga was a dog, so he gonna play defense. He gonna get to the bucket. Yeah,
That's the matchup.
so,
Him and Magic will just be. He too quick for Magic, but Magic too big for him. You know, so.
yeah.
But him and Zeke. Oh, that's shit.
Crazy.
Even like Gary Payton, he ain't win no rings, but just imagine them two going at each other. Just imagine that shit, bruh. Just going at each other like over and over, like nigga.
Yeah, Gary's gonna defend the fuck out of it. And he played offense like a dog. But, you know, AI got the offense and he played defense. So he played defense well. You know, they steal the shit. Yeah, AI ain't beating niggas. Like, if you put in GOAT conversation, AI ain't beating no other GOAT.
Well, point guards though.
Point
Or
guards.
you looking? Cause see yep. So when I do GOAT, I don't look at the overall. I do be going position.
Okay?
So sometimes when I look, that's why when I say the GOAT, I look at LeBron and do put him up there as the GOAT in general because he can play all 5 positions. But when you start breaking that shit down, LeBron ain't. Look, Bill Russell only been 6'9" now, or maybe 6'11". Bill Russell wasn't that tall.
I thought it was
6'9", 6'11", something like that. He wasn't 7 feet. He was one of them 7-footers, put it like that. So in his right, now you got Wilt, and you got like Shaq, shit like that. So of course LeBron ain't going up against none of them niggas as a center. So nah, but as far as positions, point guard, I put AI up there. Overall, hell no, because it's just too much for overall. But if we just looking at point guards and saying like how we would pick Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry because he got rings, Kyrie got a ring. I don't know who else really was that nice.
Oscar Robertson, wasn't he a point guard? No, I don't think he got no rings.
Yeah, I think he got one with Kareem.
Milwaukee?
They had got one in '71, I think.
Okay.
I think.
You might be right. I think I remember seeing a video on that.
Like, what a court. Like the fact that allegedly Akeem Olajuwon is not talked about on ESPN because he's Muslim. Like shit like that, right? If you think about it, Akeem was that nigga. It's a lot of other centers he probably would sauce up, but then like the numbers, I don't think he really had the numbers like that.
I don't think he had the rebound and other shit, but he had the offense.
That mother, the way he was moving and shit, just the way he was hooping on the offense. Imagine how many niggas he would really be on some like, bruh, Akeem fucked this nigga up. Akeem was going in tonight, but you know, of course, like the way the game is set up and how the ball was playing. But like, I don't know. Him, Patrick Ewing wasn't like the GOAT, of course. Patrick was like a nigga that was nice. He wasn't gonna be in the conversation of niggas that was like, yo, Patrick did some shit.
He was just nice as hell.
He was nice. That's all you can give him. Everybody really got like their tier, like you said, like putting them boy in a thing. I mean, in a tier where it's like, bro, this nigga did, let's say, 10,000, like Ben Wallace, 10,000 rebounds his whole career, and then you got somebody else where like they got 15,000, 20,000, and it's like that was easy for them, and they played 6 less seasons or some shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like when you talk about that status, like it's no comparison. Like yeah, bro, like the whole conversation is so crazy because there's so much avenues that players can go into. Like really, bro, it's a lot of niggas.
It is.
Like I forgot about Brandon Roy. I still don't. I gotta go look at his highlights.
Yeah, that nigga was nice, bro.
I don't really remember too much of Brandon Roy.
Motherfucker was a bucket. Motherfucker was a bucket. Very clutch. Good shooter. Mid-range actor.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was an on-B Roy.
I wouldn't say no. There is no such thing as another Lillard.
Huh?
I wouldn't say he another Lillard, but I'll say he was an early CJ McCollum.
For real?
Yeah, but way better as a shooter. And more poised. Motherfucker was clutch to the bitch too.
Cause he only got what, 4 seasons, 5?
I can't even remember. Look at that. Dude was fucking knees up, man.